Says I'm live. Wanted to go on here to report on some breaking news. I uploaded a video on an active shooter at a Pittsburgh synagogue mass shooting. If you all know, if you've been following the channel, I heeded warning to many people before these midterm elections that there will be at least one mass shooting, and here's proof right now. So let's see, there's 0 people in the house right now. This is just off the cuff, so to speak. Breaking news, but currently 8 people dead, 3 officers shot. Suspect is in custody. What I did here through the scanner, that the custody was in need of medical attention, so I'm not sure if he was shot or something else, but I just wanted to heed warning once again to you all to always keep your head on a swivel. You know, we're living in very dangerous times right now. If you can avoid being in large crowds, I strongly urge you to. You know, the midterm elections are right around the corner. Not saying this is a false flag event. This is definitely a tragedy, but it is a mass shooting. And like I said, I predicted, and many people did predict as well, that there will be mass shootings right before the midterm elections, so the far left can go ahead and try to attack our Second Amendment rights. So I just strongly urge you all to please keep your head on a swivel, stay locked and loaded, and if you can avoid large crowds, please do so. And plenty of prayers for our children, that, you know, for these elections, that we do not have some type of a horrible, tragic mass school shooting, because, oops, sorry about that, with the powers that be, the globalist elitists that are in desperation to regain the House and the Senate and the government for their New World Order agenda. They're willing to do anything at any cost. Lives do not matter to them. They are simply collateral damage. So anyways, once again, 8 people dead in Pittsburgh at a synagogue. Today, the day of Sabbath, the Jewish day of religion, so to speak, or their faith. This is extremely tragic, and I just urge people to pray for the victims and pray for, you know, family members that are going to be affected by this crisis. And it's going to, you know, I'm sure it's going to be tied to some type of a radical Trump supporter or something. I have no idea. But a lot of us Trump supporters are very sad news, brother. Thoughts and prayers for all involved. Thank you, Fireman 101. Absolutely. It is very, very sad news. But when it comes to the far left and the Democrats, they oppose Israel, Jewish people. You know, the Jewish are the apple of God's eyes. Bless those who bless thee, curse those who curse thee. So anyways, it's very biblical, and it's very tragic. And like I said, please keep your head on a swivel. We are living in very prophetic and dangerous times. This is not a world full of rainbows, gummy bears, and hopscotch and all that craziness. This is a dangerous world we're living in. So if you're not locked and loaded, I strongly urge you, go to your local gun range, take some classes, take some courses, arm yourself, because things are just going to continue to get worse. And they said in the building, they're clearing the building, but there were some devices that were found. If that is true, just reporting on that right now. It could be, just rumors. But anyways, just very, very, very dangerous times right now that we're living in. And I honestly believe that there will be 1 to 2, maybe more mass shootings right before the midterm elections. I pray, and I know you all will pray as well, that it doesn't happen, but we know how the game plays from the far left, globalist, deep state, elitist, you know. Was this just a crazy whack job that went in shooting, and it's not, psyops related or whatnot? Could be. Any name on the suspect? No, Aaron, no name yet, but they do have him in custody. And when I heard on the scanner, said that the suspect did need medical attention. So I'm assuming he did get shot. Hopefully he did. Hopefully they lit him up good. But hopefully they keep him alive to get some more answers. But there you go. There's somebody else now that we have to take care of and pay for. News said white male, white or with a beard and a name. Well, when I find out exactly what the name is, I will do a update video and let y'all know with some more detail. I just wanted to come on live. And, once again, 8 people confirmed dead. No telling how many are wounded. And 3 police officers have been shot. Suspect is in custody. It did say on the scanner that the custody did need medical attention. So once again, I'm assuming he was shot by police officers. And once again, I hope he was lit up like the 4th of July. Dems in their operations are going for broke to win sympathy. Yeah, absolutely. The chat, comes and goes real fast on the phone. But if you go back to a video that I have in my archives called False Flag Event, I talked about before the midterm elections that there will be mass shootings. And this is proof positive. Is it tied in with that? I'm not sure. But if the shoe fits, if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's just sheer desperation from the far left, globalist, elitist, deep state to create fear and try to push for another gun ban, gun control, and they will not succeed. So anyways, once again, stay locked and loaded. If you're not, now's the time to get out there and buy you a weapon, even if it's a $100 .22 rifle at Walmart. And if you're scared of guns, go to a shooting range. They're not scary. It's time for everybody to protect themselves. Trump's Schindler's List is getting more. I didn't even catch that. So, and one thing I noticed, we've got a new set of trolls on the channel, thumbing down all the videos. Keep them up. We don't give 2 shits about your thumbing down the videos. It just goes to show you that, hey, apparently you take time to stop in and watch and see what we have to say. Even if you don't, you're still supporting our channel with the views and the watch time. So keep it up. Thank you very much to all you libetard trolls and even some of you lukewarm Christians that have other channels that spew hate against other channels. We know who you are. Keep thumbing them down. More dislikes we get on our videos, the more it makes us smile. Because I noticed last night's live stream had a total of 3 dislikes. 3 thumbs down. Got a great kick out of it. Keep it up. Keep coming. Call all your minions. Tell them, send them our way. Locked and loaded 100%. Our family, our channel. And thumb down as many videos as you want. Because all you do is you just support the channel with it being monetized. It just gives me more watch time and gives me the opportunity to move forward with this channel and create good and help others in need. So thumbs down don't hurt our feelings. actually makes me laugh, and Big Precious and all that. So keep it up. We love it. Thank you, you pathetic little trolls. 8 killed in Pittsburgh. Okay, that's coming through Israel. So definitely prayers for Israel. They got bombarded yesterday with massive rocket attacks from Gaza, the sick terrorist group Hamas. And, you know, like I said, we're living in very prophetic days. And we are living in very dangerous times with this racial divide, civil unrest. We are facing possible civil war. Not a civil war like in, you know, North versus the South. This is a political and spiritual civil war that we are facing. It is time for people to start thinking about preparedness. Look up some prepper channels, long-term food storage, and means of self-protection when it comes to firearms, etc. Have a plan, work it out with your family. And like I said, if you don't own a firearm, now is the time to get one. How you doing, Brother Mike? God bless. Just want to do a quick report on this mass shooting. You know, we have the what I call BS on the pipe bombs that were sent out to all the Democrats. There's just too many holes in the story. I believe the guy that was arrested was probably used as a false guy, or a fall guy, because Stalin says, "You find me the man, I'll find you the crime." The deep state and all that, they can pretty much, you know, lock anybody up and just put anything on anybody. So, anyways, hope you all have a blessed day. Stay safe. Once again, if you're in a large crowd, keep your head on a swivel. If you have your concealed carry, keep it with you at all times. So when you have crazy freaks like this, you can drop them like a hot potato. Stick one right in their thoughts. Put some lead in their thoughts. So, anyways, fear no man, never fear death. Get right with God. Fight the good fight and stay locked and loaded 100%. I will keep you all up to date. Justin, did you see that Feinstein blamed Trump? Yes, everybody's blaming President Trump for this, the pipe thing. You know, they forget about all the violence they've created, all this civil unrest and or racial divide. Maxine Waters calling for violence. Bernie Sanders, you know, condoning, pardon me, the violence. Hillary Clinton said there will be no civility until we win back the White House or the Senate and the House. That right there is an underlying threat. So thanks for Fireman 101. It's my pleasure. God bless. Thank you for coming in. You've got Cory Booker talking about violence. All they do is they spew violence, and they're such hypocrites that some deranged man, which I don't even believe, put all these non-explosive pipe bombs. There's just too many holes in the story. And like I said, he could be somebody that's innocent, that was a huge Trump supporter, that had a bad record, and they just used him. And we're not going to hear from him. So, did he do it? Possibly. There's a strong possibility he didn't. So, anyways, just be safe, everybody. Once again, I can't stress it enough. Keep your head on a swivel. Keep an eye on crazy people. When if you're in a large crowd, protect your families. You know, your children, your wives, your girlfriends, your husband, whatever. Just be safe. We're living in very dangerous times, and it's just going to get worse before the midterm elections. And after the midterm elections, it's going to get really nasty. Brother Mike, we love you. Praying for you, praying for your COPD and your back. Always, we prayed for you last night on the live stream. If you got time, if you're bored today, go ahead and watch it. turned out it was a good one. So, fear no man, never fear death. Get right with God, fight the good fight, and always stay locked and loaded. God bless. Stay safe.